Welcome back. Today we are headed out to Warner Valley to go for a ride. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's go do it. How's it going? Yeah, I'm all good. I'm just getting ready for a ride. All right, let's get into the main topic of discussion today, which is going to be my water main and a new bike. My water main broke 6 to 9 months ago. I actually posted about it and I detailed how I fixed it, and I fixed it with a compression sleeve. And what I didn't realize, though, at the time, was that compression sleeves are not great if you are running high pressure. And we have decently high pressure here, anywhere from 80 to 100 pounds, based on how full the reservoir is. So we gotta just be aware of that, and that makes the compression sleeve just fail. It just doesn't work as well. So I put that compression sleeve on, and then 6 months ago, my my pressure reducer valve in the back broke. That was on my main, so I had to get that replaced and fix that. Dug up everything in the back, and then just barely in the front of my house, I had another issue with my main water line. I thought it was the compression sleeve that I installed. That was not it. That's actually not what happened. I just had another failure. It was a different compression sleeve in a different spot, but I just realized that all these compression sleeves, they all have to go immediately. I cannot have any of those. So I dug up the front, took a picture of it, I'll post it here, replaced everything, replaced both of those, and now I have new piping. And why people use 3/4 inch PVC pipe for their main lines going to my house, I have no idea. Seems like copper would be better for that sort of thing, but here we are. Also, my main line is buried like 3 inches below the surface, even though it's supposed to be at least 12 inches below the surface, which is still not very low for a main water line, in my opinion. And we don't really freeze a whole ton here, so it's like, that's not the issue. It's just so close to the surface. 3 inches, that's one shovel. Anyway, we got that fixed. My rear's popping out. We got that fixed, everything's fine. Love it, love it, love it. That made my week extremely busy, and I was not really expecting that. The reason why we're here is because last year, on a whim, I purchased the 2025 Honda Grom. And it wasn't on a whim, I guess. It was an opportunistic buy. I'd been thinking about getting a Grom for a long time, but I hadn't really seriously thought about it. But then I saw a Grom. It was on sale. This guy was selling it. It had 79 miles on it, 2025. Brand new. And this guy was selling it for $3,000. I talked him down to $2,800. And I thought, well, this is sweet. I've always been wanting this. Let's ride around on a Grom. And all the research I had done on Groms had told me that a Grom could go anywhere from 55 to 70 miles an hour. And I think I was a little naive in thinking that something with less than 10 horsepower could go 70 with me on it. That's probably not going to happen. But I thought 55 was attainable with a couple of mods. Let's change the front sprocket up, make it good enough to ride, and we'll be ready to go. It should be just fine. So I did. I got it, I modded it a little bit, and then it was just lackluster. So the last video I posted on the Grom, that's the last one before I sold it. Took a couple of pictures before I actually sold the Grom. But because I bought it for so cheap, and I didn't put a whole lot into it. I registered it, so that was a little bit of money for the registration, and then I also got the speedo healer and the chain and the sprocket, but other than that, that's it. I didn't really change a whole lot. That was it. So I wasn't too far into it. I think I was about $3,200 into it when it was all said and done. So I thought, hey, if I can sell it for $3,200, because I realized that after I rode it just for a few months, that the Grom and I, it's a sweet bike, but we are not meant for each other. Even though it's so fun in town, I'd rather have someone ride stuff like this with me. So I decided to make that swap. So I put it up on Facebook Marketplace and just thought, hey, if someone can buy it for $3,200, I'll sell it to them. So I listed it for 34, because you know how Facebook Marketplace is, everybody wants a deal. And then I had a couple people, I had one person offer me $800 for it, told them no. A couple people asked for $2,800, and I mean, I probably would have sold it to them if I was impatient, but I was okay with waiting. I had it registered through the rest of the year. So I thought, I'll just wait for nicer weather and see if someone will come and just buy it. So there was this kid who came, he already had a 2022 Honda Grom, and I guess somebody stole it, which sucks. So he had some money from insurance, and he offered me $3,200 for it, and I took it. He just said, will you take 32? I said, yeah. It was a pretty easy transaction. So that was like, what, 5 days after I listed it? So not a whole lot of time at all had gone by, and I sold the Grom. Crazy. So yeah, we are now Gromless again. It was a fun stint, but I don't know about new bikes, man. I get a little nervous around them. I always feel like I'm gonna scratch it. Like the first time I scratched the Grom, I was like, oh no, it's this first scratch, and I was the one that did the scratch. And I don't know. I just don't like brand new bikes. I like it when they already have a couple scratches on it, then I can just, drop it or scratch it or do whatever, and I don't feel bad. Maybe that's just me, I know bikes are meant to ride, and it'll be fine, but I just like it when someone else has put the first couple of scratches on it for some reason. Anyway, Grom sold, and I had been eyeing this XT250. So it was the 2021 Yamaha XT250, and it was listed for $4,000. That's actually a pretty good price for an XT250 here where I live. Had 6,000 miles on it, so a little high maybe. But then it stayed on there for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But by the time I looked at it, it had been on there for 6 weeks, and I was wondering why it had been on there for so long. There was obviously something wrong with it. I didn't know what it was. I could see the front tire was a little low in the picture, but that's about it. So after I sold the Grom, it's like, well, this is a perfect opportunity to go check it out, see what's going on. So I went and saw the XT250, and it was kind of a beater. I guess the guy had looped it, dropped it on both sides multiple times. There was a lot of stuff that needed to be fixed on this thing, and I ended up buying it for $2,800. And so he listed it as a 2023, and it was only 2021 on the paperwork. I could tell he was pretty embarrassed by it. Like he was pretty worried about that whole thing. So he was like super concerned that I was trying to like mess him up or something. So, well, I was super chill. I was like, hey, no worries, man. Like it happens. And I guess the dealer hadn't made it really clear when he bought it. He bought it in 2023 or at the end of 2022. But the dealer hadn't made it clear. Okay. The dealer hadn't made it clear that it was a 2021 instead of 2023. So he dropped the price for me, and I was able to buy it for a pretty cheap. There's a lot of stuff wrong with it. We'll go into that later. And so now we now have an XT250, and we kind of swapped it for the Grom. So we have to rebuild that entire front end of that bike. And we'll talk about that a little later. Okay, we got to get up this hill, or try to. I don't know if you guys remember. You guys won't remember, but we actually came here on my KLX 250S, and this thing had no power in here, even with new tires, because it just had little power. We're going to try and rip around a little bit and see if we can go a little bit further or a little bit faster with the WR. Already we have quite a bit more power. But still, I mean, it is so sandy here. Gosh, I need to get used to sand. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to ride too much in here. Let's just go this way. Put it in second gear. Try and make this climb right here. Oh gosh, why does it pull so hard? Man, I get pulled so hard in sand. And I don't know if it's like the direction I'm going or what. I love the fact that this thing revs so high. It really helps in sand. Let's get down this hill. Woo! That was crazy. Oh, this is such a sandy place. There's so much sand here. I don't know if we can make it up that. Let's try and make it up this right here. I think we can do that. If not, we can bail out. All right, we gotta just chill out. Oh, we are not going to get 50 miles to the gallon today. Not at all. Are we getting some power? We're in first gear still. Overheating. All right, let's chill out for a sec. Wow, look. We buried the bike. Just in sand, that's amazing. Oh, that was cool. I think we might head back down here and figure stuff out. We're gonna need a better shot at it if we want to make it to the top. I think we're thinking about overheating here. So let's go down and let's try and not overheat. I don't know what that red light means. Is that overheating or is that oil or what? Whatever it is, it went away. So I think we're fine. I'll have to look that up when we get back. Let's go up this sandy spot. Oh, this is major sand. Major sand. So if we hit sand like this, we gotta be going like this fast. Can't be doing that slow sand stuff. Oh my gosh, so sandy. So sandy. Oh, wow. Wow, that was sand heaven. All right, so yeah, I'm super excited to be doing something with the XT, and I think it'll be really fun. You know, it has a lower seat height. Oh yeah, than this thing, so it'll be easier for people who haven't ridden as much to kind of get into it. I think it'll be really nice. Okay, wow, okay. This is a big, scary hill climb looking thing. Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if you can see this, but this is kind of hill climbing. Yeah, we got this. First gear all the way, baby. Oh, that was lovely. Yeah. Okay, we got this. Don't overheat, please. Heads up. Oh yeah. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. We did it. I think red is overheating, isn't it? I don't know. I'm still worried about that. That little that thing. Let's look it up actually. Whew. Yes. Oh, that was awesome. Good stuff. Yeah. More likely oil light. Check your oil level isn't low. And top up. Okay. Oh yeah, we got so much oil. Yeah, we're good. That's the oil light. But because I was like this on the hill, it was telling me I had oil issues because, you know, I was up for a long time. Good to know though, so I don't keep revving it and have a lack of oil. All right, here we go. Ooh. My back locks up so fast. I wish my back brake didn't work as well as it did. I need a little bit more modularity. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, this is really steep. Okay. Oh, I'm just going. I stalled it. I was trying to put it in gear and I didn't give it any gas. And I just stalled it out. I think what the plan is to head up somewhere up there, and then we'll just kind of see where we can go, and then we'll head back. Sound good? Great. Ooh, sandy, sandy. Okay, we're in first gear. I think we should probably do this in second gear. I don't know, actually, I'm gonna leave it in first. Okay, this sand stuff is crazy. All right, wish me luck. Oh man, here comes another one. Things will be bad. Whew. That was good. Okay, we didn't stop. We just tractored up it. So this is sugar sand, and oh my gosh, it has not rained in a while, and you can tell there is so much sand underneath me. It's pretty incredible. It's quite difficult to maintain just your line, and everything's just really, really sandy. And I don't think my 13-year-old Dunlops are doing me any favors either. Like, they're great. Like, thank you, Dunlops, for doing what you can. But, you know, I only have 1/3 of my tire left. And they're 13 years old. I really don't think the dry, old, thin Dunlops are really helping me, you know, make purchase with this sand thing. So, it's been an enjoyable event, but it's quite tough to get up those hills. Doing first gear on all this stuff. Whew. Oh, that was fun. Wow, we did it. Okay, well, I mean, we kind of made it up to where we said we wanted to make it up to. Cool. So we might just wrap this up here. This has been so incredibly fun. Oh my gosh. Really, really fun. Oh, I was not expecting that to happen. I thought it was going to stay up, but it went right back down. Woo! We did it! We're really not that far from where we left off. Look at that huge sand hill. Ooh. I wonder if I could tackle that. Probably not today. I don't know. I'm feeling a little tired. It's been super fun. Thank you so much for watching. This has been great. So I'll see you all in the next one. Dave out.